Let me tell you something that might hurt your feelings, but actually might save your life. You will quit a relationship faster than you'll quit a job. Now think about that. You'll cry over a new person for 3 days, but clock in at 8 a.m. with 2 hours of sleep like your life depends on it. You will tolerate disrespect from a manager longer than you'll tolerate confusion from somebody that you love. You'll get written up, talked crazy to, overworked, underpaid, and still show up. But the second your relationship gets uncomfortable, you're gone, just like that. So the real question is, why do jobs last longer than relationships? And why the people who actually win in life look weird to everybody else? Yeah, we're talking about that today. Let's be real. A lot of us, a lot of you, we treat a job like a marriage. Let's be real. A job is literally a structured relationship. You wake up at the same time, you show up constantly. You follow rules, you communicate, you adjust your behavior. You even stay when you don't feel like it. What does that sound like? A relationship. But here's the difference. At a job, you expect discomfort. You expect pressure. You expect to do even when you don't feel like it. But in relationships, you expect constant happiness. No confusion, no effort. So the moment it gets hard, you start thinking it's wrong. Nah, it's not wrong. You're just not trained for emotional discipline. You'll let your boss text you and say, hey, can you come in early tomorrow? Yeah, sure, no problem. But let your partner say, can we talk? Then you say, here we go again. I don't have time for this. The craziest part about jobs, right? I've been at my job for almost 6 years now. That's longer than my past relationship. That's longer than a lot of relationships that you're in. But you got to remember, a job is always going to be there even when the relationship isn't. And then also, you have to change the scene. If you've been through many relationships at the same job, why do you think your life just feels like a stuck, repeating loop? It's time to actually realize what the problem is. Also, don't lose a job because of a relationship. People be crashing out at their jobs over relationships. If your partner wants you to lose your job, that person is not for you. The reason jobs last longer than relationship is fear. You're scared to lose your income because income equals survival. But love, you treat it like it's optional. So subconsciously, your brain says, I need this job. I'll find another person. And that mindset changes everything. Because now you'll tolerate more at work. You'll give more effort at work. You stay committed at work. But in relationships, you're replaceable. And so is everybody else. So that's why nobody stays. Social media has ruined our perception of reality and what a relationship is supposed to be. A relationship is supposed to be you and your partner, not you, your partner, and the media every time y'all get into it. And not only that, when it gets dragged into the job, now you got your coworkers thinking they know your partner. It's just altogether a bad look. But how come we're trained to be workers, not lovers? Most people don't want to hear that you were raised to survive, not to connect. School didn't teach you communication or emotional intelligence, conflict resolutions, or healing trauma. But it did teach you to be on time, follow instructions, don't question authority, and perform under pressure. So now you grow up and you're amazing at keeping a job, but you're terrible at keeping peace. You can handle the stress at work. You can take criticism from your boss and your coworkers, but you shut down when your partner expresses their feelings. Why? Because nobody trained you for love. You have to not take advice from the wrong people, because most people will tell you, keep that job, lose that partner. There's plenty of fish in the sea and you'll find a new one. Instead of working things out, growing, and being as hard as working you are at the job, in your relationship, you decide to quit the relationship, keep the job, move forward, do it all over again. The cycle just repeats. Now, I'm not saying, quit your job, but I am saying you should be the same person at your work that you are at home. How come you're nice at work, but you're mean at home? The reality of the perfect husband or the perfect wife. The man or woman that goes to work, pays the bills, but come home and complains and cause chaos. Let me break your heart real quick. Love is not supposed to feel easy all the time. It's supposed to feel real. And that includes misunderstandings, growth and patience, accountability. Some people don't like it. Even men, not just saying. But social media lied to you. They made you think if it's not perfect, then it's not right. Before it even had a chance to grow. Meanwhile, you stay at your job even though it's killing you inside. You hate it, but you stay. You know what I want to talk about? I want to tell you why it's okay and it's cool to be weird. People who actually win in life, people who don't think like everybody else, you never moved like everybody else, and they don't tolerate anything everybody else tolerates. Those people get called weird. People think normal is broke, stressed, and confused. So let's define normal in today's society. Living paycheck to paycheck, being emotionally unavailable, jumping relationship from relationship, following trends instead of thinking. So why are you trying to be normal? Normal is tired. Normal is lost. Normal is distracted. If you want to win, you have to break out of that. Normal people say things like, yeah, I'll just go with the flow. I mean, okay, yeah, if you want your life to go nowhere, where's the flow? Whose flow? So weird people think deeper, move different, stay inconsistent, and also question everything. They'll work on themselves when nobody's watching. Stay single instead of forcing love. Leaving situations that just don't align. And also build discipline in silence. But I guess that's weird to the world. But that's the real power in life. You know, your biggest haters turn into your biggest fans. People only dislike you because they wish they could be you. Even though they could do everything you're doing, because we're all human, we all have the same 24 hours a day. If you're gonna learn, if you're gonna grow, if you're gonna choose somebody, that's fine. But there has to be a point where you choose yourself. You can't be with somebody that's out here making your life harder on a daily basis. Now, the same job you were progressing in when you were single, you're moving back. You're letting people take your light and mess it up. It's time to reclaim your energy. Just remember, this world is yours and they're just living in it. Whatever you want to level up and make progress in, you have to stay committed to it, just like a relationship. So imagine if you treated relationships like jobs. You showed up constantly, you communicated clearly, you worked through patterns. You didn't quit when it got uncomfortable. Your whole life would change. But instead, you give your best energy to your job and you give the leftover energy to your relationships. You know that's backwards, right? So the truth is, jobs last longer than relationships because you're disciplined and you're in survival, but emotional and connection. And until you flip that, nothing changes. And being weird, that's the escape. Because weird means you think for yourself. You move with intention. You don't follow broken patterns. So yeah, stop trying to be normal. Because normal is exactly why your life feels stuck. Are you actually stuck? Or are you shorting yourself of what you actually deserve? Gotta put yourself first now. So listen, I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but if you keep seeing 802, that's not random. That's alignment at your front door. 8 is a power number. Not fake Instagram power, I'm talking about real shift power. Money changing, status changing, your life actually upgrading. 0 is the reset. That lonely season. That nobody texting you back season. That I'm sitting in my room questioning everything season. Yeah, that season. And the 2, that's alignment with relationships, the process, not just love, but the right people entering your life. So what is 802 really saying? It's saying you're going through a reset, but it's leading you to power. And right now, the people are coming after that. This is the phase where you feel alone, but you're not lonely. You feel lost, but actually redirected. It's like life said, yeah, I'll take all that away from you because you were getting too comfortable in something that wasn't even for you. And I know that hurts. You ever lost money, people, motivation, then your phone hits you with 802. Like, damn. You're like, oh, now you want to talk to me. But listen, 802 is just a reminder, a deep reminder. Your isolation has a purpose. Your confusion has direction. Your delay is actually protection. You're not behind, you're being built. 802 means everything you lost is being replaced by everything that really matches your future. So if you keep seeing 802, don't panic, don't rush, don't go back to what broke you. because what's coming is bigger than what you're used to. And that's why you have to stop playing it small in life. Because things like that, they don't show up for average versions of you. It's your boy on wrong. Putting information into your dome. Alright, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is probably the second video I got out today. I've been doing my own thing. All real quality. If you seeing this right here, I am combining some locks. But man, relationships do not last longer than jobs. Keep a job, stay focused, stay motivated, stay loyal, and if you can, treat your relationship how you treat your job and see if it will get better. It's your boy Young Roman. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.
Lighting up a new song, doing it so wrong. Throwing me her thong, I'm getting in my mode. Where you go for